Welcome to Beyond the Numbers Live here on the Joy News channel here on our show. Indeed, we bring you up-to-date conversation and break down the numbers. But today, we want to get more romantic, especially as we celebrate Valentine. So let's say roses are red, violets are blue. Just like inflation, our love for you keep rising too.
Now, on this special day of love, we at Beyond the Numbers, we want to express our deep appreciation. As you know, we are the real GDP driving your passion. Your unwavering support is the liquidity that keeps our show flowing. And your engagement is the interest rate that makes every discussion worthwhile.
Because we know demand always increases with quality supply, we've expanded our time slot. Now, in addition to our usual 5:30 p.m. airing, you can catch us on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. because just like a diversified investment portfolio, more is always better.
So whether you are actually falling or rising, always remember our market for love and insightful analysis is never in recession.
Wishing you a Valentine's Day filled with high returns of joy, low volatility of stress, and surplus moments of happiness with love from us here on Beyond the Numbers.
Stay with us. I mean, tonight we are not doing hard numbers, and the man of love is here. So definitely, when it is Valentine, there's one commodity that becomes so important. Or let me say one product, that is chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate.
And tonight we are asking a very important question. Valentine is here. Usually they will say, where is your boyfriend or where is your girlfriend? But we are asking a very simple question. What is your budget? And, you know, Caleb will be telling about the cocoa story and why maybe this year cocoa might, chocolate might break more hearts than even real human beings breaking heart. And our loved one,
Mr.
Loverman brought, he brought some teddy bear. I think it's for Winston, right? Winston.
Oh, it looks like Caleb.
It was yours. Oh, to our dear so and so. Well, you tell us about the cocoa story and why maybe this year, maybe chocolate might break more hearts than even individuals.
Yeah, the single guys shouldn't be worried because indeed, this is not just vanity. They will say this is vanity. Let's understand the business behind this whole celebration because in as much as it's a good time to express love, indeed, it has a lot to our economy as a nation.
Has a lot of economic implications.
Mr. Valentine, take us through.
We have given you that title.
So, since 2005, the Ghana Tourism Agency and Cocoa Board, they've named February 15 National Chocolate Day.
Oh, okay.
Because we are the second producer of chocolates in the world, cocoa is very important to us. But as we've seen over the years, the price of cocoa has been shooting up, and Ghana's production has also been going down. So it means that the cocoa left in the country is very scarce. And we also need more forex. So they're going to be exporting more of the cocoa that we need. That brings in more forex for the economy. So it means that the chocolate producers in the country are going competing this year more than previous years.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah. Now, you can consider about the cocoa story. I'm interested.
And also the price of cocoa on the world markets has gone through the roof. And also because of the value of our city right now, most of the chocolate products that we import into the country, the Cadbury, the Mars, the Snickers, that the girls love.
He's indeed Mr. Love. He knows all the products. Didn't even know that we had the last one.
A few of the supply somewhere there.
So most of the chocolate products that people love, that are imported, are going to be very expensive. And even the locally produced ones. Yeah. I remember the last time Golden Tree chocolate was about 7 cedis. But now it's about 25 cedis.
Oh, wow.
That's more than double the price. So it's breaking the budget, if you want to put it that way.
Now, he spoke about cocoa, and cocoa brings chocolate. So definitely, when you're talking about budgeting, you can never budget for Valentine without considering, chocolate. But the interesting thing is that West Africa determines the beats of chocolate. Why? Because we produce more than 70% of the world cocoa beans. And so when you have Ivory Coast and Ghana struggling with cocoa production, definitely your Valentine's Day on that year will not be as smooth as you maybe had it the previous year because chocolate, I say, this year might break more hearts. you maybe might have budgeted for, let's say, 8 cedis or 10 cedis. You go and golden trees more than 20 cedis. How do you even buy that, Winston?
It's interesting because if you look at the manufacturing aspect of the whole chocolate value chain, US consistently has been the hugest demand, looking at the population and the consumption. They keep importing, basically, especially for manufacturing, the raw cocoa from Africa. When we speak about the manufacturing, we keep hearing some from Mexico, some from the UK, because they have the establishment, especially the European countries there. So it appears it's a very formidable aspect of the industry. So Africa can benefit when we decide also to get to a point where we just don't export the raw product on the international market. We set up strategic for manufacturing. Already the Ghana Processing Company, Cocoa Processing Company, if you look at their books, they've not been performing quite well. However, there needs to be a strategic positioning to ensure that they are able to meet local demand. We have a lot of Ghanaians who do not find they find it expensive to rather buy chocolate, which is not supposed to be so.
Yeah, because I mean, we produce the cocoa here, right?
Exactly. However, it is quite expensive here compared to other countries because they process it, add value, and they make more.
I mean, if you are talking about Valentine, it's definitely not just about cocoa, right? You definitely would have to do a budget. And so we try to understand, because the Valentine market is big. If you go to the US, for instance, the market is supposed to hit almost $26 billion. Valentine sales, $26 billion. Unfortunately, we do not have enough data to actually project what will happen in the country, but it will be in millions of Ghana cedis. People will be buying a lot of things. Those will be doing the rush hour purchases and all of that. So we try to get some sense from the Geopoll, which has been doing some good work on Valentine expenditure, to look at what Valentine, in terms of the budgetary allocations and in terms of what people are planning. And the question they asked respondents, they actually surveyed people from 3 big giants in terms of Africa's economy. Nigeria was one of them, I think Uganda and one other country, and tried to create an impression or a picture of how Africans actually celebrate, Valentine. The question was, will you buy a gift for your vow? I mean, we'll come to you very soon. You can join the conversation. The numbers will be displayed soon. Prince will put the numbers on the screens. You can join us and tell us about your budget for this year's Valentine. Let's see if you are actually in the domain or you are outside. Whether you are.
You put the numbers.
Yes, exactly. The numbers will be there for you to call. But I want Caleb to walk us through the responses. In fact, the Geopoll.
So you can see that almost more than half of the respondents said they will buy a gift for their house, which is kind of encouraging, because after we've seen this level of inflation and since post COVID, it's so kind of encouraging. So we had 60% saying they will buy a gift, 21% saying they will not buy a gift.
Maybe where's are we in that bracket?
I see the two of you in the first.
I have not made a decision. I think I'm part of the 17.6. Are you also part?
Yet? The viewers will determine.
I'm not really sure. I mean,
they're observing, of course.
Well, I mean, 17.6% say that they are not really sure. I'm sure Nico and Prince and Ima and all are all not sure whether they will buy a gift for their vows.
But we've been seeing parcels, couriers, carrying.
Yes, especially for Prince.
Exactly. That's very interesting. And just in every offices, imagine you're working in an establishment, someone brings a whole breakfast. It gets interesting by the day. But let's get to the numbers, which is the next.
Yeah, of course. I mean, for instance, gifting is important. That's why, for me, this teddy bear is not just anything. It's an appreciation of love, right? And so people were asked, which Valentine gift do you plan to give? And usually this will be based on your budget, right? So Caleb, walk us through there. I mean, these are the top, I think this top 10, we have more even in it, so
So the top 2 were chocolates and flowers, which is synonymous with Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Everyone talks about chocolate, everyone talks about flowers. So the first 2 were chocolate and flowers, followed by jewelry, a romantic dinner.
Oh.
Followed by naan. Exactly. Followed by naan, then some clothing, perfume, money, a phone, which is very interesting. And then a holiday trip, a getaway if you want.
Okay. So this is a whole basket.
I mean, which one are you going for?
I will go for the chocolate, and depending on the kind of woman, possibly, maybe some ladies like flowers. Some also see love as a kind of buying and gift and perfume. You just have to understand what the lady wants then you put it there. So
okay, I just heard Prince, our director. He said that
he wants a romantic
dinner.
Okay.
I saw Winston smile when I said dinner. So.
Oh, really? I think you belong to that column.
It's interesting because expression of love it depends on somebody's financial status. Yeah. So don't go beyond what you can afford. So we're looking at the income inequality in the country. The gap is wide. Somebody's romantic dinner can be kinky by the roadside with a lady. Or let's say, let's go and eat what or a walk by the beach.
Yeah.
Let's grab some ice cream. Someone else, the romantic dinner will be some good time at a restaurant somewhere, like a holiday in
Aqua Safari, Safari Valley.
Let's go to Dubai for just the weekend. You know, it gets interesting, but it's important for us to understand that irrespective of what is happening, the economies are at play, especially the hospitality industry. They keep to benefit a lot. They plan this event ahead of time. Most of the time, their events are overbooked. Their musical concert, people sell tickets, and all these activities contribute enormously to the boosting of that economy in that sector.
I think that there's an interesting correlation. Yes. I mean, I don't even see it as a direct, it's an opposite correlation where, in fact, if you look at the gifts that people plan to give, this is what people plan to give. Chocolate is number one, and definitely maybe because chocolate is less expensive, right? With 25 cedis or even close to
it's 30 cedis.
Yeah, you can still buy.
That's the big one.
Yeah, you can still. You can buy a gift for a loved one, and I mean, Valentine is not just buying gifts for girls and boys. It's loved ones. I mean, flowers. I mean, sometimes very expensive anyway, but jewelry is third in terms of what people want to give. But in terms of what people want to receive, look at the contrast. Walk us through. People want to receive jewelry, but they don't want to give jewelry. I don't understand how that happens.
Break it down for us.
Break it down for us, I mean.
So the highest was jewelry. People want to receive jewelry and not give, like Kofi said, followed with flowers, which is second as before, and then chocolates. It's now third. So people want to receive chocolate less and receive more jewelry than giving the chocolate.
There's money too. There's money.
Oh, followed by money. Romantic dinner, what Winston wants.
Yeah.
None.
But my mom, she understands money. If you give her all this lineup and you ask her, what do you want? She will ask her, how much is everything? Yeah, my mom will
Okay, I see. So, I mean, perfume, clothing, phone, definitely because of the budgetary allocation, still lagging around, let's say, 8 and 9 or 10, and holiday trip. Unfortunately, Prince and Co are not in the top 5 holiday trip. They might not even get it because times are hard.
Let's remind viewers that as you're watching the show tonight, we give you opportunity to also call it.
Yeah.
Picking just 3 calls and basically to.
I think it's Val's Day, so let's make it 5.
Make it 5.
Yeah.
Right. So the numbers are on your screen. Just call in and let us know what has been your budget. Have you started spending? And if you have spent, what did you get for your loved one? It can be a friend, a colleague, a relative, your nephew, your nieces, all of them. Let us know what you think. And also, the heartbreaks, a lot will happen today.
I mean, there are more questions, Winston, anyway. In terms of, I mean, Caleb, walk us through. Let me get my teddy bear. I might not get any gift today.
Admission.
No, I said I'm not getting any gift today. So let me get my teddy bear.
All right.
Yeah, so...
okay.
We have a caller, right?
Absolutely.
Hello, Senna.
Elubu.
Senna from Elubu, right?
Elubu in the Western region.
Senna, you're live. Hello, Senna.
Yeah, I prefer chocolate.
Okay.
You prefer chocolate?
Yeah, I prefer
What's your budget, please?
Hello?
Senna, please, what's your budget?
My budget?
Yes.
I will not spend more than 500 cedis.
Okay. Oh, not more than 500 cedis.
I will not spend more than 500 cedis.
So are you going for a cocktail of, products or gifts? Are you just doing chocolate or you're buying chocolate, flowers, and all of that? Tell us more. Hello, Senna, we can hardly hear you.
Okay, I think Senna just wants to know how much.
Exactly, but he told us that, so Caleb, he says he will not cross 500 cedis because if he crosses 500 cedis, he's going into NSS people's, allowance.
Imagine Senna takes a baby girl to dinner. I say, baby, I want to get this. He says, okay, whatever you do, don't cross
500 cedis.
Now, I mean, if Senna really wants to spend just 500 cedis, then it means that Senna will not dare buy teddy bear.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure.
It's above now 500 cedis in the...
Yeah, I think this one should be around 400 cedis or so, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
400 or 300 cedis. I'm not really
delivery,
sure.
And let's not forget the courier drivers now are also making money.
Yeah. I mean, take us through the plan, activities, what people really wants to do.
So the overall majority was go out with my partner. It wasn't specified when I
put the gift down.
Yeah.
If people want to go out, I have to put the gift down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's a holiday or a dinner or something, but go out with my partner. Then a normal day, do not do anything. Followed by go out with friends and family, and then spend time indoors with my partner. Kofi, you made that red. I think you're very interested in that one.
Spend time indoors with partner. The reason why I brought, I know Nico.
You know Nico?
Yes, yeah. Nicolas.
These are for quality.
Nicolas Ekoyamwa. Yes, spend time indoors with Bay. I'm sure that, with chocolate and Netflix. I'm sure today a lot of people will subscribe to Netflix. Yeah. That's another good market that we have to look at.
After the show, we have to check the...
Yeah, we have to check, exactly. We have to check Netflix subscription.
There's an uptick.
And let's not forget, in all this conversation, another industry that is booming is the condom industry.
Yeah.
The advertisement keeps going on. They keep hearing on Joy FM that condoms use condom in this season, and we've seen figures and numbers indicating rising daily cases of HIV.
But Winston, you might be disappointed that when we were just coming, we saw this data that about 80% of females in Ghana actually had their first sexual encounter without condoms. That's also another interesting statistic. We've seen people distributing condoms for free and all of that. That's not the main motive for Valentine's Day, but definitely you cannot also take that out of the equation. What we are, Princess asking me what's the motive. I don't know. Is to show love, right? If we have any caller on the line, we want to know your budget for this year's Valentine. Yes. How much are you trying to spend? We've heard from Senna who says that, look, I'm not going to go about 500 cedis. Senna says it's not going to go about 500. We want to hear from you. Call us. The number is below. It's on the screens now. You can call. Share with us how much you intend to spend in this year's Valentine, what you want to buy for your loved ones and all of that. You can call us and be part of the show. But Winston, Samuel from Kokrantumin. Samuel, let's hear from you.
Okay.
Samuel, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, Samuel, you're live.
Hello?
Samuel, we can hear you.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Samuel.
Good evening.
Yes.
Okay. My budget is 1,000 cities for today.
Wow. Sami has double Sene's budget.
Yeah.
1,000 cities. Do you plan to buy teddy bear?
Well, I'll buy one for my wife.
Oh, wow. Sami has a lovely wife. And what else? Teddy bear, what else? What are you buying?
Now, I will take my wife out with my child.
Oh, nice. Nice. Chocolates involved?
I'll take her out with my child.
So you are buying teddy bear, you are taking your wife and your child out, and your budget is 1,000 cedis?
Yes, we would spend like 600. And
okay.
The teddy bear would take 400.
400. That's a good budget, Winston, right?
Sammy is a good man.
Yeah, Sammy is a good economist.
I'm telling you.
Let's plan everything well.
Yeah.
But we want you to understand that you have double Senna's, but Senna says he's not going to spend, maybe Senna is single, right?
It
could be, yeah.
But
so depend.
The single one does spend more, you know that.
Oh, the
single one spend more, yeah.
No, it's not single, it's partially single. It's attached, basically.
Yeah, you can also call and let's hear from you. What's your budget? What do you intend to buy for your loved ones? Call and be part of the show. We really want to hear from you. And another simple question is chocolate really breaking your heart in terms of the prices? Caleb has made us understand that the global pricing is actually going up. Yeah. Oh, we have Paul from Sunyani. Paul.
What may be our last one?
Yes, Paul, let's hear from you.
Some students are around where I stay. So, the Valentine Day, they were coming to me to visit me. I have a small store at my area.
Okay.
So I was just donating some varieties of items to them. when they come and ask of their request, I'll give it to them.
Oh, I see.
So what I've spent, by the end of it all, it's not up to 300 Ghana. So that
Okay,
is
so
my
you're not hoping to exceed 300 cedis?
Yeah, I don't want you to exceed because in the evening, I'll to go out with some of my friends.
Okay, so add that budget to it. Let's see your total budget for the entire day.
Oh, that one, yeah, approximately, it will be 4, 5, something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Paul has figured out the thing for himself. So Paul is on an agenda for tonight.
I think
we touched on chocolate. One other very interesting aspect is that people also look at gift cards as well.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get chocolate, you don't get teddy bear.
You don't get
someone
flowers.
will send you a message, a text message that you receive and go like, okay, this guy really loves me.
That one comes at a cost, because there's data involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's something that people also consider. But love, most people understand. You have to express it. If you cannot gift it, you must express it.
I think let's try. Let's try and pick our last caller. If there's anybody on the phone, we promised 5. We've done 3 so far, right?
Yeah.
I want to understand your budgets. Tell us more about what you really want to buy. You can call in and let's understand what you really want to do today. Your budget especially is key to us. We want to see how you are spending this year's Valentine. Caleb, you're saying something,
Well, I was just following Winston. It's the little things, the thought that counts, so it's not about breaking the bank.
Oh, we have a female now. Abigail from Tema. Abigail, let's hear from you.
Abby?
Hello, Abigail.
All right. It seems like...
Oh, I really wanted us to have a female on the show, yeah.
So interesting.
Abigail, you can call again.
Yeah, this has happened over the years. We've seen chocolate day, just as Caleb mentioned.
Yeah.
And all these festive seasons, you could advise a young individual who is not working to consider holidays and special occasions like this. In as much as you can have as much as 500 Ghana cedis, you can get into business using festive occasions to just make transactions, because demand for packages, demand for small packages are very critical in this moment. Someone cannot go around and shop for all these teddy bears and stuff. As a young person, entrepreneur who don't have any job, you can get into it.
Okay, Kwame from Tema. Let's hear from you, Kwame. You'll be our last caller.
Yeah.
Okay, my budget is 500.
500 cedis. Oh.
Yeah.
We are getting an average, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you intend to buy that 500 cedis? How do you intend to spend it?
Oh, going out with my lady.
Okay.
Yeah, for today is Friday and I usually live band.
Okay. Kwame, are you married?
Come again.
Are you married?
No.
Okay.
So we are going to spend a little, eat some catfish and drinks. After that, you go home and relax.
Okay.
Oh, great.
I relax and make sure that if it's not on, it's not in. Kwame.
It's my long-term woman, so no problem.
All right. So in speaking, we try to make sure that we advise people during this.
Yeah, very important.
Thank you for that advice.
Thank you, Kwame.
The rising numbers of what we've seen figures,
the
data,
HIV is
exactly, it's very, very appalling. It makes people cautious. We keep talking about this situation. Somewhere last week, I saw a video of a particular locality in Accra saying that children between the ages of 8 to 18 should not be seen outside after 9 p.m.
Okay.
And that tells you what is happening there. And that situation is what is happening.
Winston, let's go to the voter region and come. Favor from Anglogan. Favor, let's hear from you.
Okay, good evening.
Oh, you are our first female caller. Good evening, Favor.
Yes, please. Okay, for me, I will spend 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I will take my lovely one out.
Okay.
The one and only one.
Are you married?
I'm engaged.
Oh, nice. Okay, so tell us, you are going out. What else are you doing?
Okay, when we go out, I'll make sure whatever he wants, he'll pick it and I'll pay.
Wow.
Okay. A round of applause for Favor.
Favor.
You are the only lady in the whole Ghana who have declared this intention, because every day boys are budgeting for the ladies.
Favor's loved one, please. You have 1,000 Ghana cedis tonight.
Because of your plan for your husband, we want you to share a special message for him before you go.
Yeah.
You are our last caller.
Okay, my special message is I love him so much. Wherever he is right now, I love him so much. He's the only one and no one can take his place.
We didn't get his first name.
They give it to Faybai.
All right, Fayman, thank you so much for calling to the show. The love season is on. Today is the 14th of February. Fortunately, 14th and 13th of July is something that...
Exactly.
Yeah, and we've been celebrating this day, making you understand that love is a precious thing. It's a business for a lot of sectors, and indeed, a lot has been done. But before we go, Godfred also wants to be the last one to knock the door before we leave. Hello, Godfred, you're live on Beyond the Numbers.
Hello, good evening to you all.
Yes.
Good evening.
I was having some deal with the person as very aggressive to party each other, so she don't want to stay with me again.
Oh.
So the Lord is your helper.
Yeah, the person. Yesterday she called me that she needs some money for her rent and stuff.
Okay. So how much are you spending?
Godfred has run away.
Oh. Rent. Charlie, rent be given.
Don't worry.
But just know that Beyond the Numbers now is not just Fridays, right? 5:30. Now we are adding another day, which is Wednesday. 2 p.m. So we'll have 2 days, Wednesday 2 p.m. and our usual Fridays at 5:30 p.m. If Nico can put this on the screen for us. So we have 2 days now, 2 p.m. on Wednesday and 5:30 p.m. On Friday. This has been Beyond the Numbers, and we asked you a very simple question. You've answered. What's your budget? We've heard, the analysis from Caleb. Winston has added that, if it's not on, it's not in, right? And then also, spend wisely. Yeah. So this has been our show. My name is Isaac Kofi Agyei, and I did this with Winston, Tackie, and Caleb Ziblin. We shall see you next week.
Spread love.
And give my teddy bear.